Shai Alexander is the best player in the basketball world today. It's official. He's won his second NBA MVP, and it's consecutive. He won it last year, and now he's won it this year officially. And I've already seen, really as every year goes, with anybody that wins an award, why he shouldn't have won the award, why somebody else should have won it, why a Jokic or a Luka or a Wemby should have won it. Listen, he's the best player in basketball. It's not particularly close, especially at the guard position. 30 points per game, 30 plus points per game on 50% plus field goal percentage. So what does that tell you? It just tells you the efficiency that he scores with, and I'm probably going to use that word a lot in the video. Efficient and historic. That describes Shai perfectly. Number one record in the West. Number one record in the NBA, actually. And a lot of times with these awards, storylines and records are a huge part of it. They just are. The one exception was the Russ year when he went insane, had a historic season, and the storyline was Kevin Durant left, and so he went absolutely nuclear, okay? So, of course, you're going to have your exceptions. That's not what we're talking about. Started 24-1. There was real conversation of, can this team beat the 73-9 Warriors? That was a real conversation. Are they better than them? That was a conversation for a while. Of course, that conversation got wiped away after a couple of losses, and they weren't on pace to do that anymore. And what was the storyline after that? Why did you ever think that they were going to beat that team, and they couldn't even beat the Jordan Bulls? And it was everything. It was everything from that, right? And then later in the season, Shai starts really building up this 20-point per game consecutive scoring streak. And then he starts, passing some people, and it's like, okay, Wilt's next, and it looks like he can pass it this season. And what does he do? He passes it this season. Because this is what he does. It's what he does. It's the level of consistency that he does it at. And he did all this minus J-Dub. J-Dub, are you familiar? Second best player for the Thunder. He missed 50 games this year. So I know the big storyline also with this was, if the Thunder are the best team, if they have the best record, it's because they have the best team, not the best player. Well, I will absolutely agree with you that they do have the best team. They have the best depth. They have structured their team very well. You kind of need to do that in the NBA to win championships and to be a winner in this league, right? Right. Listen, he played more minutes than any other candidate for the award, but he sat out 38 fourth quarters. That's pretty insane. Now, again, you're probably going to tell me, well, it's because he had such an amazing team and they were blowing teams out, everything like that. That's fine, but he won the Clutch Player of the Year award as well this year. So what does that mean? Well, I'll read you something. In 2 games this year, it was against the Pistons and against the Knicks, and you can look this up. He was perfect in the fourth quarter or in overtime. It went into overtime with the Knicks game in both of those games. So what does that mean? That means he scored 31 points in 18 minutes between the 2 games at a 100% field goal rate. He didn't miss a shot. He scored 31 points and didn't miss a shot. It's incredible. It's historic. And in the NBA, from today's date to 10 years ago, in the entire decade, Shai has the most game winners in the decade. So what does game winners mean? It means 10 seconds or less. That's what this means. That's what this qualifies for. He has 8 of them. So let's go through. LeBron's better. Steph, better. Luka, Giannis, Wemby, Kobe, back end of the career. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter who you throw in there. He was better. He was better in the clutch situations. And the numbers say that. So he scored the ball at an extremely high rate, at an extremely high efficiency. Also, he didn't turn the ball over. While doing this, while averaging over 6.5 assists, didn't turn the ball over. 30-point per game seasons with the lowest turnovers per game. Are you ready for the list? SGA this year. SGA in 2023, 2024. MJ 95-96, and Shai last year. That's it. So, at the usage that he handles the ball, that he scores the ball, that he assists, distributes it, has the ball in his hands, he doesn't turn the ball over. 2 turnovers a game for his usage rate. It's absurd. It's absurd to even think like this. And guards with multiple MVPs. It's Magic. It's MJ. It's Steph. It's Nash. And it's SGA. That's the list. Everything that I'm reading you is historic. It's him and it's MJ or it's Steph. There's nobody better in the basketball world today than Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The numbers tell you that. He has had plenty of injuries within the team, and he finds a way. He finds a way to get to the basket no matter what. He's a 3-level scorer. He can get to a spot anytime he wants. And if you look at any player that's won the MVP, any player that's averaged over 25 points per game, they're going to go to the free throw line a lot. It's just what happens. You can look at the Giannis seasons, the Kobe seasons, the LeBron seasons, MJ seasons, Harden seasons. You can look anywhere you want and look at their free throw attempts and their free throws made and their percent. Look at all that. And if you do also want to tell me, well, it's how he gets his free throws. It's not the free throw rates. Well, first off, I'm going to tell you that anytime I go on social media, it's, man, I just opened my NBA app and I'm watching the Thunder game. And, of course, look at the first thing that I see when I turn on and Shai at the free throw line. And it's all troll stuff and it's all great. And I get it. I get it. But this is a very serious topic to sit here and just say, yep, Wemby should have won this. Jokic absolutely should have won this. Like, no, I just don't agree with that. I don't agree with that in any facet, actually. Yeah, he's the best player, man. He's the best player. I could read the stats for days, but it's him at the guard position, and there's just nobody else that's really too close as of right now. So congratulations to Shai, man. They're 8-0 in the playoffs, and tomorrow, or whenever you see this, they're facing the Spurs in the Western Conference Finals, and I'm just telling you, if they beat them and they make it to the finals and they win the finals and he wins a championship with a finals MVP at the age of 27, might be some uncomfortable conversations being had. So we'll talk about it. But absolutely, congratulations to Shai, man. Absolutely well-deserved. Well-deserved.